For Coach Butch Jones, his staff, and everyone here at the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio, my name is Mike Keith. Thank you for joining us. All right, everybody, great show, great job, way to go. All right, now listen, you can all, hey, take it easy now. You guys can finally relax. 6 hours, super job.
Show's not over.
We've got another newcomer.
There's 4 more.
4 football players?
Not football, listen to this. 4.2 GPA, 32 ACT.
This a player?
No, this is Ross Goodman from Brentwood. He's coming to the university.
No. But look, this girl, Casey Thunderberg, she is a genius. She's going to be double majoring in political science and history. 4.5 weighted GPA. This girl is no joke.
That doesn't even compare to Stacia Patterson. Over 400 log community service hours.
Time out. We have 4 more. One from Florida, one from Texas.
Oh, hey, here, I've got it here. California, Maryland, they're coming in like crazy.
When do they have to commit for sure?
It's May 1st. That's their final day to enroll.
All right, May 1st, exactly 3 months. Let's get to work on it because we've got to give them an even bigger and better show. Welcome to another beautiful day on the University of Tennessee campus. We're in the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio, and we promised an even bigger and better show. Well, that's exactly what we're going to give them today. It's Declaration Day 2017. I'm Mike Keith. I'll be your host for the next hour. What is Declaration Day? Well, very simply, thousands of acceptance letters from the University of Tennessee have gone out. You have until midnight tonight to commit for your enrollment. So this is Declaration Day. Now, many students have already done so, and we are going to celebrate all of those new volunteers. Some will do so live during this hour, and we'll meet them during the program. We will certainly celebrate them. But we'll remind you, too, that for those who haven't made a decision, we're going to use the power of all things orange in this hour to help you know why the University of Tennessee is the right place for you, maybe putting some students over the top. One of the 5-star recruits that the University of Tennessee gained in this particular off-season was our new chancellor, Dr. Beverly Davenport. She joins us by phone right now. Dr. Davenport, how are you?
I'm great, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing fine. The energy here at the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio is electric right now. And I want to ask you the same question that we will probably ask a lot of students. Why did you choose the University of Tennessee?
I think like them, Mike, I wanted to be a part of this Power T. You're talking about the power there with you. This new tradition on Rocky Top, I think, would attract anyone. But I've been looking at this university for a long time. It's one of the nation's top public universities. We have so many leading academic programs for all those smart people you were talking about. We are tops in the nation in business and engineering and nursing and architecture and social work and information sciences. I could go on and on. But those are the things that attract me to be a part of the nation's top public universities. And also, it's this place. There is something special about Rocky Top, I have to tell you. It felt like home from the beginning. Of course, my family is all in that state, but this community puts their arms around me and welcomed me into this big orange family. And I am just so proud to be here alongside more than 220 years of tradition, which really does make us unique. So I guess it's the combination of successful academic programs and our great location here in the mountains, and the amazing people, though, I think really stand out. And we can't wait to see these top students, who are our top choices, to be a part of this volunteer family.
Dr. Davenport, why is the class of 2021 so important to you?
They're my class. This is my class. We are starting together. I've been telling students around the state when I've had a chance to meet with them, You are my class. We're going to experience so many firsts together. Our first welcome week, maybe making our first power tee out on the football field like it's a Rokathon. Our first torch night, our first Tennessee football game, our first time of going to these classrooms on this campus. This is a special class for me, and I couldn't be prouder of all the hard work that has resulted, Mike, in the most prepared, the best, most prepared, and the largest applicant pool that we've ever had in UT's history. So I couldn't be more excited to have been chosen to be a part of this pretty impressive class.
Dr. Beverly Davenport, Chancellor at the University of Tennessee, thanks so much for joining us on Declaration Day 2017.
Thank you so much. It's great to be a volunteer.
Always. Appreciate you joining us. When we do the signing day programs in February, you've always got to have a focal point. You got to have the coach, and that of course is Butch Jones. This is the coach for today. This is Carrie Aldridge. Her formal title is Vice Provost for Enrollment Management. Welcome.
Thank you, Mike. We're so excited to be here.
Are you ready to go?
We're ready to go.
All right, now we have an esteemed panel of deans with us as well, and I'm going to move left to right on the panel. Dr. Mike Worth is the Dean of the College of Communications. Dr. Scott Poole is the Dean of Architecture and Design, and Dr. Chuck Collins is the Associate Dean of Arts and Sciences. So they are joining us to sort of provide that analysis. We're going to grade the class here today. We're going to look at some of this top talent. All right. Why are we doing the Declaration Day show? Why is this such a big deal? I've never heard of a school trying to do this.
Well, we could not be more excited to be here today to celebrate what is our National Signing Day, Declaration Day, where high school students across the country are declaring where they're going to go to college. And we wanted to take this idea that athletics has done in Football Signing Day and celebrate all of our five-star recruits with the same amount of energy and excitement that we celebrate student athletes, because we have some amazing students coming here in the fall.
It's the highest rated class that the University of Tennessee has ever had.
It's incredible.
In over 220 years. I want you to talk about the things that your recruiters look for in these applications from the students, not just from the state of Tennessee, not just from the Southeast, but from the entire country and around the world.
Mike, we have an amazing team of recruiters. We've got folks based all over Tennessee and also 10 out-of-state markets, and they spend the entire year getting to know students and selecting students who are a great fit for our university. So the first thing that we look for is academic preparation, and how students have performed in high school tells us a lot about how prepared they are to succeed on our campus. We also look at community engagement, because being the volunteers means something very special to us. So we are not a cat, a tiger, a gator, a bulldog. We are the Vols, and that means something really powerful. So that leadership and community service experience, it's something we value a lot. So we're looking holistically at students, and we want the total package, and I think we've got it this year.
Carrie Aldridge is with us. We mentioned the deans. We want to turn to them and see what the deans look for in prospective students. Dr. Poole, you're going to hit lead off for us right here. When you're looking at prospective students for your department, what are the things that stand out the most to you?
We're looking for students who are smart, curious, committed, willing to be engaged in the community, willing to be a leader.
Dr. Worth, this building that we're in right now, the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio, is part of your teaching in the College of Communications. It's an incredible opportunity for students. What do you look for in prospective communication students?
What we're looking for, of course, are students that really want to challenge themselves, that want to get out into the world and find out what they're really interested in, and then dig in and give their all to move it forward. We've got lots of opportunities in Knoxville and around the country for great internships. We have wonderful professors that can lead these students forward, but they've got to have that spark, if you will, that interest in order to take themselves forward and really learn how to sell themselves and compete in the world.
Dr. Collins, I'm blown away by all of the opportunities in the College of Arts and Sciences. It has exploded in recent years with the expanding majors, the chances to grow and develop. So for you, when you look at prospective University of Tennessee Arts and Science students, what do you need to see?
I need to see someone who's ready to explore all we have to offer, engage in it, engage with our faculty inside and outside the classroom, and make the best of their time here at UT.
All right, now let's introduce our first student commitment during this portion of Declaration Day 2017. She'll go up on the board. It's Becca Wells, Weddington High School, Waxhaw, North Carolina. She'll major in communications. Her core GPA over 4.0. She will be a fourth-generation volunteer, and she works with special needs students as a tutor and as a buddy. Becca Wells, a great addition to the Big Orange family.
All right, we love it, team. Let's hear it for Becca.
All right. You've got the bio, Dr. Wirth. She's going to be one of yours in communications. How do you rate Becca Wells?
I rate her as a 5-star prospect. She's a 4-tool student. She's got the great academics, the great extracurricular activities, and public service activities, and you can know leadership all over the map. So we're really looking forward to having her come in and start to experience the volunteer difference.
Becca, you may have a chance to work right here in the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio as part of all kinds of programming put on by the Vol Network and as part of the SEC ESPN Network. The practical opportunities in broadcasting are incredible on this campus. So good luck to you, and we're proud to have you as part of the volunteer family. Let's take a look at North and South Carolina. That's an area where Tennessee has historically done really well, and from the looks of it, you're continuing to do really well.
Yeah, Mike, this is really exciting. This has always been ripe and good recruiting ground for us, and we have an amazing regional recruiter based there, Richard Long. He's done a fantastic job recruiting folks this cycle, and we're so excited to see some orange on the board. We want to see this whole map orange by the end of the night.
We're going to work on that.
That's
no
right.
doubt about it. Let's take a look at Twitter. How about a Vol from the state of Illinois, Normal, Illinois to be exact. This is Grant Price. He's got his flag. He says he can't wait to get to Knoxville. By the way, anybody who makes their declaration during this program gets one of those flags. We'll get it to you. Our recruiter in California, Jason Hale, has sent us some great prospects from out there. Brooke Froelich from San Clemente is one of the newest Vols. She's coming across the country to join the Big Orange. Jason also says, how about Catherine Law from Woodland Hills, California? She'll join the nursing program at the University of Tennessee, one of the most difficult programs to get in on this campus. What an honor for Catherine. Congratulations and welcome to the family.
We are so excited by these new Vols, and you mentioned nursing. It's one of our most competitive programs, such an incredible opportunity, and such a strong program here in addition to the others that we have. We're very excited.
Let's meet one of your great recruiters. This is Monica Thompson. She is the South Texas recruiter based in Houston. Monica?
Thanks, Mike. I recruit from the awesome Southern Texas, and as everyone knows, everything's bigger in Texas. The buildings are bigger, the high schools are bigger, and the school spirit is a lot bigger. And that's why I love my Texas students. They are super excited about becoming volunteers, and being a Tennessee alum, I love to see that. I love to see students excited to leave Texas and become a Vol. Now I have over 1,600 awesome high schools in South Texas, and South Texas is basically anything south of Houston. So from Houston to San Antonio, all the way down to Corpus Christi. What's awesome about Texas is there are some amazing colleges there, and the high school students know that. So it's my job to make sure I really promote Tennessee and get them to come on out of Texas and become volunteers. I love my high schools in Texas because they are awesome, and they're producing students who are competitive and receiving our Vol scholarship left and right. Now, I recruit from the Lone Star State, but I found 2 awesome stars that are becoming volunteers here in the fall. And our first is Mr. Jack Bell. Jack Bell has been having that volunteer spirit since his freshman year of high school, pretty much forever. He's going to be in our well-renowned College of Business as an accounting major, and he's going to be an awesome asset to our campus. We also have Miss Caroline Barnes. Caroline's coming in from a little bit farther south in Magnolia, Texas, but she's coming in with just as much volunteer spirit. She even has a dog named Smokey. She's going to be a genius chemistry major here on campus, and we're going to be watching out for her being a future doctor pretty soon. So that's my region. Mike, you think you got room for a couple Texans?
I grew up in Florida. I lived there for about 10 years, and then I moved to Tennessee. I am studying journalism and electronic media currently, but next semester I'm going to start my major in mathematics education. I want to be a math teacher. As far as your major, don't be afraid of coming in undecided, because that's the best way to kind of figure out what you do want to do. If you can, try a little bit of everything. Take a journalism class, take an art class. You might not be the best at it, but you'll figure out that it's something that you're really passionate about. So just try anything you can.
My name is Alexandra Elias. I'm from Bristol, Tennessee, and I'm studying journalism. It really started to feel like home for me this semester when I started getting involved. There's so many amazing people who are involved in so many different organizations, and they're always willing to give you more information and help you find what really, drives you. They really become your family and your home away from home. I encourage everyone who comes to UT to really get involved. Just do your best to get out and make friends, and you could end up falling in love with it like I did.
Hello, I'm Joshua Dobbs, former quarterback of the University of Tennessee Volunteers. I would like to take this time to welcome all the new enrollees to campus. The next 4 years of your life will fly by, but if you're like me, they'll be the best 4 years of your life. I would like to welcome you all to the family.
Last Saturday, Joshua Dobbs was drafted number 135 overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers, so he will be continuing his football career in the National Football League. In a week from Saturday to be exact, Joshua Dobbs will get his degree at the University of Tennessee as he will graduate in aerospace engineering. Somebody we're certainly very proud of. Proud of this guy too, Andrew Taja.
Yes.
How are you?
Doing great.
Let me introduce you. Junior.
Yes, sir.
Cobb County, Georgia.
Right.
Did you know Josh Dobbs when he played at Alpharetta?
I didn't. I wish I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get your major right here, all right? You're a junior business analytics major, and you're also an ambassador, which is a tour guide for the university.
Yes, sir.
What is the business analytics major have to do with sports? I hear this is really interesting.
Yeah, so business analytics, first of all, is the process of gathering business statistics in order to make decisions to help the business in the longer run. Now, sports are recently adopting this new program, and all sports around the entire country, whether it be professional or collegiate, are adopting that same kind of theory and putting it towards making sports decisions based off of those statistics.
How are your professors preparing you for the real world with this Moneyball type of analytics thing that you're doing?
Yeah, so the whole Moneyball theory is the process of finding a problem inside of your business model and making the analysis based off of that problem and making the decisions based off of that. So sports, they're now coming, professors are using that nowadays to teach us the same exact thing inside of any kind of business model. So it can be applied to all fields around the entire country and any sort of business alike.
I remember when the sports management program began at the University of Tennessee nearly 30 years ago. It was one of the first in the country, still one of the best in the country. And it sounds like that Tennessee's on a cutting edge, again, in an area where there is a big interest. Why not develop a program for students who want it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the whole program and the idea behind it is making sure that we stay one step ahead of all our competitors. And Tennessee has adopted that once again in order to teach the students so that when we graduate, we still have that cutting edge amongst the entire country as well.
Andrew, you like vol football?
I love vol football.
Do you like recruiting?
I love recruiting, man.
Do you like this guy?
This is the man.
This is Trey Smith right here. Jack, yeah, clap. When Trey Smith committed to the University of Tennessee in December, and of course he enrolled in January, you talked a lot about the fact that football was a huge deal, but you wanted the University of Tennessee on your resume for your whole life. That you felt like it wasn't just the football program for you, it was the school for you. Can you explain what you meant by that?
Yes, sir, absolutely. When I was evaluating my college, choices, my dad and I sat down. We really made sure that the education factor and the value of the education and the degree that you receive from the university, we wanted to make sure it was, worth something. Once football ends, you have to rely on something. Obviously, I want to have a great career beyond sports.
What do you plan to major in? What are your, areas of interest? Have you decided yet even?
Right now, my major is business. What I plan to do after football, I'm sort of all over the place. I'm really just brainstorming on what I want to do the rest of my career.
All right. Well, we're so glad you're here.
Yes, sir.
Glad he's here. Going to play some
Glad
football.
to be here.
Yeah. Great spring.
Yes, sir.
All right. Would you guys mind helping me welcome the newest volunteer right now?
Yeah, come on.
To the board we go. Richmond, Virginia, Mills E. Godwin High School, Rachel Walker, going to major in kinesiology. Her resume is incredible. All kinds of AP courses. She loved UT. When she toured, she fell in love with the campus and everything that went with it. Dr. Poole, Rachel Walker, headed your way. What do you like when you read? Oh, you've written a lot of notes about her there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's fantastic. She's another 5-star recruit. Scholar, National Honor Society, AP courses, honors courses, basketball player, basketball coach, half-dozen clubs, engaged in her community. Wow, her spirit is fantastic. We love her. We love students like Rachel. I hope she starts a pipeline from Richmond to Knoxville. So we're really looking forward to her spirit coming to campus.
What about these students out here? What about you? They're excited about Rachel Walker. And we're excited about what we're seeing from that D.C. area as we go up into Virginia. Of course, Richmond is not too far from Washington, D.C., but that whole area has produced a lot of Vols over the years. Had a couple guys that I went to school with from the Richmond area. People love making their way down to Knoxville and being part of the program. And that coastal area, you see D.C., even into Delaware and Maryland, where we go at Tennessee is all the way up the eastern seaboard, and you will see that through the next 45 minutes or so. Of course, we work our way all the way down to Florida. A lot of Floridians choose the University of Tennessee for their college home, and I kind of know a little bit about this because my daughter, who actually grew up just outside of Nashville, is currently in Florida right now, working at Disney as part of her University of Tennessee experience. Before she had to go to work today, we had a chance to Skype and to talk a little bit about how Tennessee got Abby Keith ready for the Disney College program. All right, Abby, when you chose the University of Tennessee, you said, I want to be a screenwriter. You said, I want to study abroad. And you said, I want to be able to get in the Disney College program. How did UT get you ready to accomplish all of your goals and to get involved in Disney College?
Well, I'll just go ahead and show you.
There you go.
It's backwards because cameras.
It looks
but
good.
That is my Walt Disney World name tag. I currently work at Epcot, which is the coolest thing in the world. The film program in particular at UT has been amazing. I actually got to write my very first feature film at UT as my thesis. Just incredible faculty. I had an incredible time studying abroad in a faculty-led program in London. And all of these little elements and all of the support I got from the faculty helped me to continue to pursue the dream of coming here to Disney. And now I'm here.
What have the last 4 months been like at Disney for you, Ab?
They've been, to use the cliche word, they've been magical. Honestly, I've met the most incredible people. I've gotten to see so many, parts of backstage and just everything that everybody loves. You get to put joy on people's faces every day. And, I tell people that the coolest thing that happens to me is that sometimes, because my name tag says the University of Tennessee, people will come up to me and just say, "Go Vols." And that's honestly the coolest thing that happens, because you have your Disney community, you have the people you work with, and you have the people who are here in the parks. But when you see a part of your Vol community, that's even more special.
So today is Declaration Day. Thousands of people are deciding formally to commit to the University of Tennessee. When you started your journey to what is now moving toward the end of your Disney College program, which is, I guess, officially the end of your journey, can you describe what the 4 years have been like?
They've been just unforgettable. I can't be more grateful to the University of Tennessee for every opportunity I have, whether it's where I am now, everything I got to study, everything I got to research, studying abroad, and getting to meet some incredible people, faculty and students. I couldn't have asked for a better education, not just in the classroom, but outside it. And it's because of the people in the Vol community. Absolutely.
That away. Now, you graduated in 3.5 years. You're doing the Disney College program as a postgraduate. So you haven't seen this. You are officially a 4th-generation volunteer graduate. This is your diploma, which you've not seen before. How does that make you feel?
That's amazing. I will say, when it came in the mail, I got to see a picture of it, and I immediately went to a park and got an "I'm celebrating" button, because I'm like, that officially means I've made it. That is amazing.
Well, it's ready for you. Way to go.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for taking time. Have a good shift today.
Thank you.
Love you, B.
Love you too.
Bye. That's my favorite Vol, and we're awfully proud of her. And I tell you, as parents, Michelle and I learned a lot of different things coming to the University of Tennessee. My wife is a 1988 graduate in nursing, so we were both here at the same time. And Tennessee's such a big place, and sometimes it was hard to get questions answered. Well, one of the areas of greatest improvement right around here, this is One Stop. And One Stop is a place on campus where you can get a question basically about anything answered, whether it's something financial or something about housing or logistics or enrollment issues. If you went here a long time ago, like I did, then you know it was kind of hard to get answers to some of those questions. This is just one of the ways that the University of Tennessee has improved so dramatically while you still have all of the benefits of a big school. What you find through programs like One Stop is the campus shrinks, that the process of being at the University of Tennessee is much simpler, that the community is smaller, that you have a chance to reach out to somebody, get an answer, and you don't feel like you're spinning your wheels. The people at One Stop, some of the best folks on this entire campus, and one of the great reasons to attend the University of Tennessee. Well, it's time to find another volunteer, and I'm going to go next to Ricardo McCrary, who's a recruiter in Virginia and the D.C. area. Ricardo, take it away.
Thanks, Mike. I love my job. I love what I do as an admissions recruiter with the University of Tennessee. I've been doing this for about 13 years, and I've worked for about 5 other universities prior to the University of Tennessee, and I've never seen students as excited as I have seen them excited about the University of Tennessee. I love doing that with the region, D.C., Maryland, Virginia. It's a very vast region. It's an awesome region. Our students are highly high-achieving students. And so you can't get another experience like you're going to get with the University of Tennessee. It is important for me to make sure that out of 1,647 high schools, that I capture the best and the brightest within that region. It's a heavy responsibility, but from emails, phone conversations, text messages, DC recruitment events, or anything else that is happening, we drop materials by so that people create an awareness. It has been my goal for the last little over a year that I've been in the position to make sure that the awareness of University of Tennessee, beyond our athletics, and into our academics, and connecting our athletics and our academics, and how we strive to have the best and brightest students and the smartest students. So as we see here, there's a lot of numbers back there behind me. For me, these numbers mean I have to constantly be working and ensuring that I'm getting the best and the brightest in an even greater level. We have a lot of talented students from our out-of-state regions, and the DC, Maryland, Virginia region is no different. This Virginia area right here, some of the best students come from Virginia, and one student in particular comes from Virginia that I got to mention to you. And that's none other than one of my favorite students, Miss Jenny London. Jenny London is one of our newly admitted students to the University of Tennessee. She enrolled within a couple of days after our new Vol roll call. It was a DC admitted student event that we have from the University of Tennessee. I am most excited about Jenny because not only is she a cheerleader, and I think cheerleaders are cool because I was a mascot in high school, but Jenny has such a lively energy. It was her and her friend Olivia sitting at the table asking questions about the University of Tennessee when I visited Langley High School in the fall. It was the most amazing experience. When I saw her at the table for our new Vol roll call event, I was super excited. Her eyes were bright, and she was super excited as well. She's really looking forward to everything that we have to offer here with the University of Tennessee. One of the greatest things, she's also one of many students who will be joining us that is in our top-ranked supply chain management program. Supply chain management is an amazing opportunity, and she's excited about it just as much as we are excited about having her. So, Mike, let's give a round of applause for my girl, Miss Jenny London. Welcome, Jenny.
Went to school at Iowa State at first, but then I transferred down here and I studied materials science and engineering. One thing that's been really refreshing and different that I've actually noticed about UT is that if you want to get involved in research, there are professors looking for you, and it's the best way to go about your education, I think. It helps you to learn things in a new aspect that you just can't get in the classroom. Another thing that's a value about UT is just having that partnership with Oak Ridge National Labs. The type of work that you can find yourself involved with is by far above many other institutions, so it's definitely a great advantage.
I'm from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and I'm studying political science. But I think the scariest thing when you're coming to UT is like, am I going to make friends? Who do I fit in with? And when you get involved with a club, an organization, any type of sports club or anything, you find out friends hold the same interests as you. There's over 400 different organizations at UT. If you want to go into sports, chess, if you want to play Quidditch, there's always a niche for every single person. But really branch out, because if you're stuck in this niche group, your perspective of the world stays the same. So UT is amazing that it's so diverse. There's so many different people and so many different unique outlooks on life. So if you don't get involved, you won't get to see that. So I think it's amazing that UT has so many opportunities for kids.
Hey Future Vols, this is Jason Gregg, UT class of 1995. I want to say from the bottom of my big orange heart,
welcome to Rocky Top.
Hope you have a great time, just as much fun as I did when I was here.
Hope you have a great 4 years here on campus.
and welcome to our big orange family.
Hey there, New Vols. My name's Jenna.
And I'm Avery, and on behalf of the Alumni Office, welcome to Big Orange Country.
Can't wait to see you in the fall. Woo!
Lots of things to do on the University of Tennessee campus on a beautiful day. How about some cornhole? How about a serious game? Looks like it's getting pretty serious out there right now. We got some championship contenders. We're back inside and glad to have with us as we meet all of these wonderful recruiters.
Yeah.
And here's another guy who makes a difference, Eric Stokes. His official title, Senior Associate Director of Undergraduate Admissions.
Yes.
How are you, friend?
Good, I'm great.
This has been really exciting, hasn't it?
It is super exciting to be here.
Tell me a little bit about what you do. What goes into your job every day, Eric?
So as admissions people, we do a number of things to recruit students, but one of the main focuses that I have is to oversee diversity recruitment for the university, and so I'm fortunate to oversee 4 overnight visit programs. We bring anywhere from 150 to 300 students and parents to visit campus on buses from all across the state and the region. And then one of my best jobs here at UT is to co-direct the UT Leads Summer Institute, where we bring in students for 5 weeks during the summer to help ease their transition to UT.
All right, talk about the outreach programs a little further. I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah, so we do we call them diversity recruitment because we bring in students from multicultural backgrounds, low-income high schools, a variety of different aspects that may present some challenges to either visit campus or challenges with making decisions to come to UT. And so we do a lot of outreach to get them excited, to get them on campus, because once we get them here on campus, we feel like they're going to fall in love with this place and they're going to want to commit.
What do they do during the programs?
Sure, so they come, they get to, of course, do campus tours. We feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They stay at a hotel, a really nice hotel downtown. They get to talk to all these wonderful people across campus and financial aid and all the academic colleges. And so they really get an in-depth experience when they come to campus to really see if UT is the right place in their heart and in their head, of course.
I know you have a young man that you want to introduce on Declaration Day 2017 as one of the newest volunteers. Would you do the honors?
It is my honor and my privilege to introduce Mr. Xavier Grace and welcome him to the class of 2021.
Memphis, Tennessee. One of 40 members of the UT Lead Summer Institute, second degree black belt. A lot of different interests. This is a special young man, undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. This guy, I met him in Memphis, Tennessee. We were doing student interviews. Super impressed with him, his family. Just a great, great person. A lot of leadership potential in this young man.
Big orange heart.
Big orange heart.
Yeah, and when we talk about big orange heart, you have to understand Xavier Grace's backstory to see what that big orange heart's all about.
You're going to University of Tennessee? You did!
This is the moment. Xavier Grace just found out he got accepted at the University of Tennessee.
You did it, baby! You did it! You did it! You did!
If you think this reaction is a little over the top, well, we should probably take you back a few years. Today, he's an honors student at Kingsbury High in Memphis. 17 years ago, he was an abandoned toddler living in a house without electricity. Court documents state he was eating grass to survive. Thankfully, Xavier's cousin was able to rescue him. But 5 years later, Xavier needed a new home.
As a child, I actually lived with my cousin, and she got sick. She was no longer able to care for me.
That's when Grace stepped in. Kim Grace. True to her name, she felt called to bestow blessings or grace on a child in need.
I have been trying for a couple of years. As a single person, it was hard. Most people who give their child up for adoption, they're looking for the mother, the dad, and all that. And that's not what I was providing. I was just a single parent.
Just as her dream of adoption was fading, amazingly, Xavier's cousin, a woman she barely knew, asked Kim if she would please adopt Xavier.
The minute I looked in his eyes, I knew.
We just fell together like that. It was just happy.
Not only did I save Xavier, Xavier saved me.
For over a decade, they saved each other. The pair grew together into a tight family of two. But Kim's biggest dream was to send Xavier to college, and the time had arrived.
As the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee, it's football time in Tennessee.
Of course, he knew all along, being a Tennessee boy, where he was going. He said, I was born in Tennessee, I was raised in Tennessee, and I'm a Tennessee boy.
The first way that I connected to UT was through football. The football games on TV, that really got me excited, and I was like, I gotta go there. The environment is really diverse. It's also very friendly. It's ridiculous how accepting the students are themselves and how they treat others and how well I can get along and fit in with those people.
Where are you going, to Rocky Top?
Now, that iPhone video and its over-the-top reaction seems about right.
You're going to University of Tennessee? You did!
It was just a really great night for everybody. So much fun, and everybody was just kind of relieved in a way, like, my son's going to college for sure, you know?
I don't know what I'm gonna do when he leaves, but I'm so proud of him that I know that this is the stage that he goes.
So now, Xavier joins another family, the Tennessee family. But he'll never take for granted the blessings of grace.
He was born into a certain situation. His cousin took him to a certain level of life. I took him to the other. And now I'm putting him in y'all's hands, and y'all are gonna make him more into the man that he's supposed to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Grace. Oh, man. When did you know UT is where you wanted to go to school? When did you set it as your number one target? Take your time. It's okay. Excuse me. It's all right.
Shortly after I turned the age of 14, I would say, I was like, I don't want to stay in the cycle, which is poverty. The neighborhood I was in was not the neighborhood that you want to be in. and I said I want to get out of here. And I knew the way that I was going to do that was getting to college. Like my mom said, being a Tennessee boy, that's where I wanted to go. So I set my sights on UT, set goals to get closer to the requirements, and now I'm here.
It's not easy to get in Tennessee.
Sure wasn't. Sure wasn't.
It's a selective school that, you know, asks for the best because every year it's bringing in the best class of students that it ever has. You're part of the best class of students this university has ever brought in. What does it mean to you to be part of this volunteer family?
And it means everything. This is my life-changing moment. Well, that was, I don't know how I can say thank you enough to the UT family, but if I could, I would. I'm so grateful for the opportunity that they've given me. It's mind-bending. Like, I'm just baffled, and I still am, to be honest. I'm just so appreciative.
So what does Mom think?
Well,
why don't we ask her?
Come
on in here.
He's amazing,
He
isn't
is amazing. Will you introduce who you have with you here, please?
Yes, this is our Aunt Ray.
Aunt Ray, hello.
And this is Xavier's grandmother, Sheila.
Hello, Sheila. We're glad to have the whole family here. So, what does this? You tape that interview and you watch You watch that, but you're here now. I mean, you're on campus at the University of Tennessee.
Yes, he did it.
He did it.
Yes, yes. Our family, your family, has now become one family. Our experience has been amazing. Ever since we walked through the door, from here and over here, everybody, when the University of Tennessee says we are a family, so true. And Xavier and I know the importance of family. So y'all have given it to us, and we thank y'all so much.
They're going to have to take care of him because he's a ways away.
Yeah, I know, but I can still send cookies.
That's right.
Yes.
They accept cookies. I think
They
that's
do.
still done, and you know, I-40 runs all the way over. It's not too bad.
It sure
Planes
does.
fly
It
from
sure
there.
does, but I'm very proud to give him to the university to make a man out of him, and he's just still amazed.
You know what's most impressive to me is what you're talking about majoring in, because you're going to jump into the deep end of the water. Talk about what you'd like to do with yourself.
I'm hoping to go into the field of chemical engineering. I didn't get accepted because I didn't get the 25 on the math part of the ACT, but there's another path that I could still take to reach my ultimate goal of chemical engineering. So I'm headed that direction, and I intend to continue that direction.
Well, you had to prove yourself to get here, and now that you're here, you have a chance to prove yourself while you're on campus.
Yes, sir.
And that's all you can ask for.
That's right.
Well, that's great. We've got a special person here to see you, by the way, a very tall person. Where is Kyle? Kyle Alexander.
Oh my God!
Okay. Let me step in here with you. Kyle Alexander.
Boy, Xavier, I thought
sophomore.
you were tall.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
From Milton, Ontario, Canada.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
Getting better all the time. Going to help the 2017-2018 basketball Vols back to the NCAA tournament, right?
So.
There you go.
Gotta give you some on that one too.
You have a presentation you'd like to make.
Yeah, just we just want to say on behalf of Tennessee Volunteer Family, congratulations. It's a big moment, and we just hope you have great success and hope you kickstart that success. Just one.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of us for getting you as part of this family.
Thank y'all.
Declaration Day 2017. Xavier Grace. Let's take a look at what's going on through the rest of the day so far.
Hey, Mike, thanks. This is Pamela Sanchez here, the regional for the Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey areas for undergraduate admissions. And the reason why I like staying cold in the snow is because I like bringing students down from the city of brotherly love, the city of skyscrapers, and down the Jersey Shore so they can chant Rocky Top for the next 4 years. Now, a little bit about my territory. I have 4,642 high schools I have to pinpoint to get the brightest and the best students to come to UT. Some things that we have to compete with in that area are Ivy League schools, schools that are bigger than us. But what I like to tell our students is there's no place like home, and Rocky Top is home sweet home to me. As an alum, everything about UT was great for me. The experience, the people, and definitely the football games. And as you can see by the numbers in this territory, each year our numbers are increasing with brighter and better students for UT. It is my job as the new regional for Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey to bring even brighter students to Rocky Top. Now, Mike, it's back to you. And like I like to tell my students, let's trade Times Square for Market Square, the Jersey Shore for the Smoky Mountains, and bring Rocky to the top.
I am studying animal science, and I am from Walnut Creek, California. Ever since I can remember, I've always wanted to work with animals. It's the only thing I've ever been passionate about or been good at is science and math, and then the only thing I've ever been passionate about is animals. So it just kind of all fell together for me, and then when I came here and saw the ag campus, and they had a whole campus directed at one collection of majors that were involved in agriculture, I just thought it was so cool.
I'm from Ashburn, Virginia, and I'm studying supply chain management. I had a friend who actually introduced me to the school, and after I visited, I fell in love with it. If you're out of state like me, not really knowing many people, if you don't have any friends from high school, come in with a brand new attitude about things. I just came and wanting to meet people, and I tried to make as many new friends as possible, and that helped me definitely a lot, and definitely finding your niche and like your group of friends. That's my number one thing I would say, is just find a group of people you can hang out with.
Shots of the wildfires in Gatlinburg that began on November the 28th that took what turned out to be a total of 14 lives, nearly 200 people injured, nearly 2,500 families losing their homes. Tyler Llewellyn is the University of Tennessee's coordinator of freshman recruitment. You were one of the guys who led the charge for the University of Tennessee to help Vols in need during this process. Talk about how that went down.
Okay, thanks, Mike. So I recruit in the Knoxville and local counties in the surrounding area. And as a student here at the university, and in years after that being a staff member, I come to realize that we're a big family. I mean, the volunteer family is there for each other. And going to these schools, I learned a lot about these students, and you become connected to them. And this was really a great experience for us to kind of show our love to the students in the Gatlinburg Pittman High School and surrounding area. And the college navigation process is a tough one, and it's tough when you've lost your home. It's tough when you're affected by this. So we wanted to show them some love from Knoxville and Rocky Top and help them navigate this process and making it easy for them to transfer to UT.
And so for not only students who are prospective for the University of Tennessee, but for graduates up there, you did things like help with diplomas, and many current students at the University of Tennessee jumped in and helped in a big way.
Yes. So we were able to go to the high school. We replaced their admissions packets, offered them new admission letters to really make them feel a part of the volunteer family. So we wanted them to know that we're there for them because everyone is affected by this crisis, not just the people in the Gatlinburg area, but we're all there, and we all came together for them.
Yeah, Gatlinburg, when you're a University of Tennessee student, means so much because we all love to go up and go skiing or do all sorts of fun things within town and hiking, whatever. And I think if you go to the University of Tennessee, it's like almost an extended part of the campus, even though it's 40 miles away because of your overall college experience. And so if you're a Vol, that hit you even more deeply, didn't it?
Yes, and I came to UT from out of state, and I came to realize that this is a really big family. And for us, we see the Gatlinburg and Sevier County area as a great experience to go away for the weekend, but for these people, it's their homes.
Absolutely.
It's their businesses, it's their livelihood that was affected. And we wanted them to know that we're there for them.
I want to bring in some students from Gatlinburg who are going to come to the University of Tennessee this fall. We're excited to have them all in here. Welcome, and thanks for becoming part of the family. The ones who are nominated to speak are here in front. This is Albert Warner, and this is Sydney McKay. Thank you so much for being here. Talk, if you would, about what the University of Tennessee did for you as a prospective student during the process as the wildfires ravaged, and then you had to sort of pick up the pieces.
Yeah, so Albert and I have always gone to school together since kindergarten.
Wow.
And so we've always been kind of a part of that close-knit family. All throughout high school, there's several of us who have always gone to school together. And when the wildfires impacted us, we kind of all supported each other during that time. We came together and really just supported each other. And then the university reached out to us, and they brought us all new admissions letters, the volunteer singing cards for people who may have lost it during the fires. And just from what I saw from it, so many people were impacted by that, and we were all very appreciative for it because the volunteer family reached out to our family and really helped us during that time.
And they took care of you with some new Big Orange stuff too, right?
Yeah.
All right. How does it make you feel, Albert, to join this family formally after they had made you feel such a part of it during this terrible tragedy?
Yeah, definitely. Just ever since I was a kid, I knew I wanted to go to the University of Tennessee. And it was just definitely a big dream of mine. Then after they did what they did, it just made me even more excited, and it really made me feel like I was a part of the family.
And as you step on this campus, and this is for both of you, as you step on this campus and begin the next part of your journey, what do you hope to pass along to future Vols yourself?
Yeah, just let them know that we're just one big Orange family here, and just everything that we went through is just really great.
Yeah, I second what Albert said. Just that to anyone else that wants to join the volunteer family, that they really do support us in every way possible. I know that we saw it just from the way the fires impacted us and then the way the university have helped us, but I'm sure they want to help everybody else in that way too.
Awesome. Congratulations to all of you. And of course, Gatlinburg and Sevier County, certainly a big part of coming to the University of Tennessee, but you live in Knoxville, and Knoxville is a wonderful place to spend your college years, to grow and experience things. Here's a bit of a look at the hometown of the University of Tennessee.
What do you know about Tennessee?
Touchdown, Tennessee!
There's that. And him too.
Tennessee coach Butch Jones.
But if you're thinking you might live in Knoxville, Tennessee, you should know more about the state than this and that. So let's start here. This is where we are. East Tennessee. Pretty much the middle of the country. Knoxville is actually within a day's drive from 2/3 of all the people in the United States. Interstates 40, 75, and 81 all converge right here in our backyard. But it won't take you long to figure out it's not so much about where Tennessee is, it's more about what it is. East Tennessee is beautiful, breathtakingly so. It's a place where Hollywood comes to shoot movies. For years, photographers have captured frame after frame of stunning pictures here, and they're still coming back for more.
Sweet Tennessee.
East Tennessee is adventurous. Outdoor Magazine recently rated Knoxville as one of the nation's best towns for outdoor fun. On, around, or near the UT campus, you can experience world-class bike trails, walking trails, even climbing adventures. And with the Tennessee River passing through campus just under Neyland Stadium, there's plenty of water sport fun to be had too. East Tennessee is famous. You know, Rocky Top. Well, this is Rocky Top, the Great Smoky Mountains. It's the most visited national park in America, and it's just 30 miles from the UT campus. It's got wildlife, it's got hiking, it's got fishing, and of course the mountains with rivers and streams. On your way back from the park, you can also stop off at one of the country's top theme parks. That is, if your nerves can handle some of the fiercest rides engineered. East Tennessee is hungry. And its restaurants know how to feed its people. No town knows more ways to keep people coming back for seconds. You won't find a city of this size with as much variety and style that caters to as many palates. And the epicenter of the culinary renaissance is just a short walk from campus. So now you know. Tennessee is about this and this. And these two. But you were originally right too. We're still pretty proud to be known mostly for this.
It's football time in Tennessee.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Stokely Hall. Let me show y'all the inside of the room. Come on in. Huh? All right, so you got the living room, lounge area, whatever you want to call it. You can sit here just really relax a little bit, man. Just chill. And you got your fridge over there, so you can store all the goods. You feel me? You can store all your goods. All right? You got 3 nice rooms, man, and you got plenty of space to get your cleaning on, your grooming, all that. In this room, like, you can see you got the bed in this corner, man. You can put your stuff over here. And in this room, we got the sign, baby. You can't walk by the sign without smacking the sign, you know what I'm saying? I will get my all for Tennessee today. So we're in this room, lay it up there, let's roll. All right, so now you guys seen where we sleep at. I'm gonna show y'all where we eat at. Right here is the restaurant. You got your salad bar and eggs and all this stuff, you know. And my personal favorite, you got your pink strawberry yogurt. Show them the pink strawberry yogurt though. That right there, it goes down. Come on. So right here, they be whipping up all kind of pizzas and all that stuff. So you got your pepperoni, cheese, all that. And then they, every now and then, they come around, they'll make their little pastas up here. They normally whip up like the hot stuff right here. So yeah, so you got your cookies, sometimes you gotta pick through, you gotta figure out which one's the good one. All right, look like I found a good one. So without the cookie, you gotta have some milk. So let's go this way to the milk. Gotta have a little milk when you eat the cookie. You can't live life without the milk, man. You know what? That's for real. Let's get on up out of here, y'all. So in here, you got another little lounge area. You can chill. As you can see, people just chilling, doing work, all that good stuff. You got your Starbucks. If you're into drinking coffee, you got plenty. So y'all, we are now what is called the pod market. Okay, they got everything from toothpaste to chapstick to cereal and to whole milk. They got it all. I know you guys think it's over, but it's not over yet. I got one more thing to show y'all. Let's go. A little bit of escape from reality. We got a little game room. Come on in now. Okay, so you got your nice size TV. And if you were like me and my boys, anybody, we'll hook the game system up right here and get it cracked. This right here is where it goes down. Where it goes down. Yeah, y'all, that's the game room. Let's head on up top. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's Stokely Hall. We got everything from game rooms to all you can eat buffets to the lounge rooms to plenty of space for you to lay your head at night. Y'all, this is Stokely Hall. It doesn't get no much better than this. This was once my home, and hopefully it can be yours one day.
Hello, I'm Madeline Rogero, Mayor of the City of Knoxville. I want to welcome you to the University of Tennessee this fall. I'm excited that you have chosen UT and Knoxville to be your home for the next 4 years. You're joining the volunteer family and you're joining a great community, a community that is rich with history, service, adventure, and fun. I encourage you to get out and explore our great city. See a show at the Tennessee Theater. Visit Market Square. You might see me in a kayak on the Tennessee River, so come on out and kayak or paddleboard with us. And hike and enjoy beautiful Iams Nature Center and our urban wilderness. I'm confident that Knoxville will become your home away from home in a very short time. So on behalf of the City of Knoxville, congratulations and welcome to Rocky Top.
Mayor, these Vols certainly love Knoxville and are awfully excited about what's going on at the University of Tennessee campus. Declaration Day 2017. A lot of new Vols getting on board. As you take a look inside the control room of the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio, they are making it run in there, and that's actually where they do all the controlling of SEC Network broadcasts on the campus of the University of Tennessee. The practical experience that you get here at the University of Tennessee in this facility gets you ready to get a job in the broadcasting business. And that's one of the things you'll find out very quickly when you get on campus, the connections you make. Just like at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory, the different places that you have a chance to get a practicum or an internship. It gives you a leg up because your degree is something that works for you when you come to the University of Tennessee. That's what Knoxville, that's what this state, and that's what this community is all about. Carrie Aldrich is back. We've been working hard.
This has been truly amazing. When we talk about the volunteer spirit, it is alive tonight.
Yes,
it's very exciting.
We have seen people signing up. Let's get another one on the board.
All right.
Let's go to Circleville, Ohio for our newest volunteer, Logan Elm High School. This is Allie Wood. Allie's going to major in the exploratory track. Interested in nursing or the health field, GPA above 4.0. She says it's been her dream to attend the University of Tennessee since she was 10 years old.
Wow, we love our students who grow up as Vols fans, and we've had some legacies tonight and some new students who've come to us, and I just couldn't be more excited about this new class.
All right, Dr. Collins, have you ever been to Circleville, Ohio? It's just north of Cincinnati.
Probably have been. I've been through it.
You've probably been through.
Yeah.
What do you think when you see Allie's bio?
I think it's great. Exploratory students are our favorite. They are often advised in the College of Arts and Sciences. And because we have 21 majors and 12 interdisciplinary programs they can choose from, we've got great staff and advising that help them find their path. Every student who comes to UT is exploratory in some way, and someone who's willing to declare it and explore all we have to offer is great. And so we're super excited about having something like that on campus.
This is one area where I think UT has really expanded dramatically in the last few years, and that is opportunities for students who don't know exactly what they want to do until they get to campus. And people think they have to know years old, but they don't. And UT provides a lot of choices, Dr. Poole.
Absolutely. Some of the best students that we have on campus for architecture and design are at UT right now. And Allie, architecture and design's open to you.
You're recruiting her now.
Come on. Oh, I never stop recruiting.
All right, Mike, make your pitch. You might get Allie here.
Well,
One of the best things about the University of Tennessee is that we've got great faculty across the board in all subject areas, and we really look forward to having people like Allie come on campus to explore. And the College of Communication and Information is excited about her coming, as are, and others like her, because we've got lots of great programs, and students should find their passion. That's what coming to college is all about, and it's a great place to explore, find your passion. Once you find that, you can go out and do great things. So we're here to help in every way we can.
We appreciate Dr. Worth, Dr. Collins. Thank you for being part of our panel. All right,
Our
Carrie,
pleasure.
you said you wanted to look at the whole map.
Let's take a look,
Let's
Mike.
take a look at the whole map and see what's out there right now. Look at that.
Wow,
We're
looking
orange
good.
all over the place around the United
Love
States. How about
it.
this?
Love it.
All right, so here's what we know. This is Declaration Day 2017. You have to commit to enroll by midnight tonight. You probably got some people who are watching who are thinking, I think I'm going to do it. Put them over the top, Carrie Aldridge.
Well, when you're bringing in students like Xavier and the folks that we met, the students we met tonight, that's what being part of the volunteer family is all about. And it was so fun to also see you Skype with Abby and get to see what one of our new grads is doing and the opportunities that coming to the University of Tennessee provides. So it's never been a better time to be a Vol, and if students haven't confirmed, there's still time, and we want you out there. We want you to be a part of this. Come join us.
It's something that's very special. It's a special campus that's growing, blossoming all the time with new dorms and new buildings, new programs, new faculty. You have a chance to come to a great city, get a world-class education, watch great football and other great sports, and meet friends for life. When you become part of the Vol family, you realize something very quickly. Vols help Vols. It's not just for today or tomorrow, it's forever. For Carrie Aldridge, for our panel, for everybody here, my name's Mike Keith. Declaration Day 2017. We want you to be involved. This is Trey Smith right here.
Class of 2020.